In a pine forest in the recently liberated town of Izyum in northeast Ukraine, Kiev wants the world to see what Moscow's forces were trying to hide: a mass burial site. Bodies of 450 people, some in individual graves, others, likely Ukrainian soldiers, thrown into a large pit.
For us, it's genocide of Ukrainian nation.
Officials say evidence of war crimes have been unearthed here.
The mass killings took place since the moment when the Russian Federation occupied Izyum. You see here the graves of whole families. There are dead parents, children and grandparents from one family, all buried in one place.
As investigators exhume hundreds of decomposing bodies, many cough behind masks. The stench of death fills the air.
Several bodies of children, women, and men of all ages. This appears to be what you get when an army disregards the laws of war and humanity itself. And Ukrainian authorities believe that there will be many more as they reclaim more territory from the Russians.
A body with a winter jacket still on suggests some of these victims were killed earlier this year when Russian troops laid siege to the city for nearly 3 weeks. Some painkillers and personal belongings are still inside the coat pockets. Some are believed to have been killed in Russian airstrikes. Others show signs of torture.
You can see some of them has a rope around their neck, and the other has his or her hands bound together behind their backs. We expect more details after our war crimes investigation.
The numbered crosses and many individual graves are an unusual sight for an improvised burial site. That too is being investigated, we're told. But the Ukrainian soldiers were tossed in a heap, somber expressions as body after body is carried out of this pit. Others work more stoically. It isn't the first such site found in Ukraine since this war began. The UN will join the investigation. Ukraine's president says Russia has left a trail of death everywhere its forces go. Moscow denies this, but these corpses hint at the horrors of life and death under Russian occupation. Rahul Radhakrishnan, TRT World, Izyum, Ukraine.